Minho stared at Taehyung's eyes and smiled warmly. The students immediately left Taehyung and Minho. Even if you don't talk, you have to tell people what you like and what you don't like. Taehyung understand. Minho patted his head gently before he pulled. Taehyung stood up. Let's get you out from here. And Taehyung left the party with his lifesaver Minho. Minho brought Taehyung to the beach. They just strolling at the shore and felt the water flow under their feet before decided to sit down on the sand while eating an ice cream. Taehyung always liked going to the beach with the night view rather than when the sun is still up there. He always liked to stare at the stairs of the lights while listening to the sea song of the waves that always soothed him, even though they both didn't say any word, but both enjoyed each other's company. Not until when Taeyong opened his mouth and said something. If love was like a wave, it would be better. Minho looked at him confused. Why do you think so? Because waves come and go without leaving any marks. If we love someone, then have to separate without leaving mark on your heart. Isn't it good? They said. If so, you are wrong, because waves can transfer the shape of the coast like love can change your heart. Thanks, stared at Minho for a while, then one who always gave him courage when Taehyung almost broke down and gave up his life, the one who accepted him for who he is, the one who understood him the most, and the one who always felt comfortable to talk about everything, including his love life. It's yes, Taehyung said to Minho. What? I want to be your boyfriend, Minho. Minho looked at the beaten eyes. He stared at Taehyung for a while, only to get stared back with a serious look. A smile from in Minho's lips. Minho had confessed to Taehyung 4 months ago, and he even confessed that he liked Taehyung in the first sight. The playboy image of him just to hide his real feelings for Taehyung, and the reason that he doesn't want to lose Taehyung as a friend made Minho to hide his feelings more. He was too stupid and immature back then. Minho was always be there in Taehyung's hard time. Every time Taehyung got panic attack, only Minho could calm him. Seeing Taehyung in his worst conditions since Jungkook's disappearance, Minho tried to say truth about his feelings. So Taehyung knew that there was someone who still cared about him in the world, but Minho never tried to force Taehyung to accept him. Yet he still didn't accept Taehyung would accept him since he knew Taehyung was head over heels for with Jungkook. Did you decide to move on from him? Minho questioned. Taehyung stared back at the sea while having a thought. Minho waited as much time as Taehyung wanted to gather his words and thought, I can't, but for Grandpa, Jimin and you, I want to try. Taehyung said, I need to move on. I don't want to drown myself waiting for someone who will never come to me again. I need to be brave to let go of something that I can't change. 2 years I'm waiting for him, but Taehyung could not continue his words as his now was sniffing. I understand, Taehyung. Minho held his hand, but you don't have to force yourself to love me. I'm not. You said love can change a heart. If I tried to move on, my heart would change too, right? But it hurts more to hold on to something I don't know. Taehyung wipes his tears at the corner of his eyes before he smiled at Minho. Thanks, Taehyung, for giving me a chance. I promise I'll always love you and never make you feel alone. Minho carries Taehyung with both of his hands. Along with Taehyung, Minho giggled as he pulled Taehyung into a big hug. Thank you, Minho. They only could say this. You are not allowed to touch me, Jimin yelled to his boyfriend Min Yoongi when Yoongi put his hand on Jimin's thigh. Yeah, official boyfriend for 1 year and 6 months now. Why not? Yoongi answered confused as Jimin jerked away from his hand. Don't you want to touch the lady anymore? Jimin yelled again, even though he had a small body. But Jimin could smash, Yoongi said with no difficulty. Lady, what lady? Yoongi stared at Jimin, searching for an answer. Oh, you mean honey? He smiled, then smiled. Are you jealous? Oh, of course not. Why would I be jealous? Jimin suddenly stood up to hide his panic. Whatever it is, you can't touch me. Yoongi was laughing because Jimin was too adorable when he got jealous with all the pouting and glaring at the same time. Honey, she is my sister. Well, stepsister, she is already married and have one daughter and one son. Yoongi clenched his stomach as he laughed. When Jimin's face became reddened, you never tell me, how would I know? Now you already know. He pulled Jimin to sit between his thigh and back hug him. You don't have to be jealous, Jimin. I'm only yours, Yoongi said while planting a kiss behind Jimin's neck and ear, making Jimin can't hardly. Yoongi was about to bring Jimin to the bedroom and punish him, but a ringing phone from his phone stopped his action. Wait a minute, Yoongi said to Jimin, and he took his phone. It was a restricted number. Hello, Yoongi said to the other line. Who is there? Hello, Yoongi raised his voice since he didn't get any response from the other line. I said, if you don't talk now, I will blow. His words hanging once he heard the familiar voice from the other line, Hyung. Just one word, Hyung, a word that Yoongi wanted to hear again from the person he really wanted to see. A week later, thanks POV, the ring sound of alarm from my phone brought me back from the dead of sleep. I started to wiggle and stretch within my cozy and warm bed. My eyes slowly fluttered open. I took my phone and turned off the alarm. 8 a.m. as part of my body gradually turned. I realized today was my graduation day. I was so excited to get ready for the day I had dreamed of for 27 years. Finally, I completed my degree in this age. Getting out of the bed, I walked to the bathroom to get a shower. Around 20 minutes later, I walk out from the bathroom and get ready. I wore my clothes, style my hair, and lately spray perfume all over my body before going out from the bedroom to have a breakfast. I walked down the stairs to go to the dining room. Then I heard everyone screaming, surprise! I was looking for a moment as I could not believe my eyes. There was decoration all over the living room, a cake on the table, and a big bouquet of pink flowers. My eyes started tearing as I looked at them one by one. My grandpa Jimin, his boyfriend Yoongi, my boyfriend Minho, and what made me couldn't hold my tears anymore was when I saw Jungkook's parents. All of them were showing their big smile to me. I was delighted to feel happiness once again, to realize that I have such amazing people and family beside me after what happened 2 years ago. Even though I lost him, but I felt like I gained a new family. Jungkook's parents treat me as their son, and once again I feel warm from the father and mother. Even in my hard time, they still stay by my side, encourage me to be strong. I was shocked when they came to me, told me they knew about Jungkook's parents towards me. I didn't know Jungkook had told them about us before he go. That was how serious Jungkook was with me. But I haven't felt tell Jungkook's parents yet that I decided to move on from their son. I hadn't told anyone about my relationship with Minhum. Would they hate me if I decide to move on? Because it seems like I had lost hope to keep praying that Jungkook was still alive. My grandpa approached me and wipes away the tears on my cheeks. Don't ruin your makeup, handsome boy, he said, and with a smile, and I hugged him tightly. After the small congratulation party, Minna dropped me to the university, leaving the others at the home so they could get ready and we could later celebrate again. After the graduation, I sat right smack dab in the middle of with the other honor students, the future engineer of the country. I smiled at the thought. I looked towards my left. I saw a huge crowd sitting on the bench. On the benches, it was hard to spot my family at first, but after squinting my eyes, I found them. They were on the fifth row. My grandpa had in his hand while Jimin was holding a blowhorn, and the other beside him, Yoongi was busy eating popcorn as if he was watching a movie. I shook my head. They were all this silly, but I loved them. Then I saw Minho and Jungkook's parents were smiling widely and proudly at me. They all came to see me, and how I wish Jungkook was there. I blinked my eyes before I broke down in tears and diverted my attention to listen to the speech from the chancellor, who was already at the end of the speech. On behalf of the board, I offer my congratulations to all of you. We stood in the group and all go to throw our caps and give the laboring with love and pride today and always. Screech. Then we all we were all walked to our own families to have pictures together on this memorable day. And same goes with me. I walked to my family who already waiting for me. They all congratulate me and I muttered thanks just enough for them to hear as time goes by. I felt like someone was eyeing me. I felt like someone had been taking my pictures secretly. I looked around and everyone were busy with their own things. Then my eyes led on a person. I don't know why, maybe it was just a feeling, but I could feel like he was the one who was taking my picture secretly. I couldn't see his face. Maybe he was also a student who was assigned to take pictures of these moments. Anyways, I tried to ignore it. I heard a gasp and a squeal from people around me. I followed at what they were looking at. There was a drone with a teddy bear hanging on it. That must be for someone special. How lucky. I started to feel uneasy when the drone suddenly flew towards me and flew down to my alleyway. I look at my family and they all give me confused look. I look at Minho and he also confused as me. Maybe it's for you, my grandpa said. I took the teddy bear and then the drone started to fly away. until it disappeared behind the wall. Snap. Once again, I felt like someone was taking my picture secretly. I focused back at the gift from the unknown. There was a blue card attached to the back of the beer. I read the letter, my hand trembled, and I started to pull with tears as I read what was written. You're looking so gorgeous. Congratulations, Tae. Jungkook. Taehyung looked around to find the other sick person, but his eyes were blurry with tears. Once he blinked, his eyes finally broke free, rolling down to his cheeks. The others were looking at him weirdly and worriedly. Taehyung, where are you going? Looked like they had become deep since he couldn't hear the questions. Then he started walking to find the familiar face appeared in his mind. He halted in his steps when he saw a familiar figure. Now that they could see his eyes, he recognized him at one glance. How could he forget the eyes that was always looking at him with so much caring in the midst of crowd? Taehyung still managed to get near him, all because of his eyes only could target looking at one person, but looked like the person he tried to catch was getting far from his reach and looked like he was unable to catch up with him. He clenched his fist and gathered his courage. Then he yelled out his lungs, Jungkook. Do we continue? All this surprise, what do you think? Is it Jungkook really here or is it Taehyung's illusion? And what is gonna be next? I hope you will love it. And the next episode is going to be the last episode of this story. Till then, I say bye bye.